Assalamualaikum. My name is Duatirah binti Muhammad Ahir. My metric number is 2021892452. I will talk about introduction and definition of public personnel administration. First, I will talk about introduction of public personnel administration. Public personnel administration is a part of an administration that cares about people in the workplace and their relationship within the organization. It encompasses the entire interaction between an organization and human resources, covering from the hiring process to retirement. This also includes staff planning and forecasting. Staff planning and forecasting are very important to an organization in order to evaluate employee performance, staff selection, development and maintenance training, as well as performance and productivity improvement. In conclusion, personnel administration is very important because it serves to increase the contribution of employees to an organization and serves to create an effective organization. Next, I will talk about definition of public personnel administration. Public personnel administration is the process of managing the employees or human resources that working in an organization. Public administration can also be classified as a branch of human resources management that covers acquisition, development, utilization, and the compensation of a public organization's workforce.
My name is Nurjana binti Muhammad Zamri. My metric number is 2021204906. I'm here to talk about minimum qualification requirements for Malaysian certificates of education like SPM or Malaysia Vocational Certification. SPM qualification is a condition of appointment in the public service. Candidate must fulfill the following minimum SPM requirements in order to be considered for a position in the civil service that requires an SPM entry qualification. In one SPM test, 2 subjects at the honours level, including Bahasa Melayu, and 4 subjects at the pass level, or 2 topics at the honour levels, including Bahasa Melayu, and 4 additional subjects at the pass level, gathered across 3 years in 2 SPM examinations. Additional, some service schemes such as 1A, 1, and 1B2 require honours or pass in specific subject in addition to meeting the eligibility condition. SPM qualification as a condition of appointment in the public service. Candidate must meet the following minimum SPM requirements for appointment to jobs in the civil service that require entry qualification at the SPM level. First, honour level Malay language topics like Code 1104, at least grade C, and SPM creditor in various subjects as defined by the system scheme criteria. The list of courses appropriate for appointment to posts requiring SPM can be seen on the EZ Scheme website at the following link. SPM also qualified application must register the qualification in the SPM 9 system via the option Applicant Information in Academic Qualification Information SVM. Next is about eligibility requirements for Malay language. Candidates for appointment must have received honours at the grade C in Malay language at the SPM or SVM level, or a certification recognized by the government as equivalent. Apart from PSC, Malaysia Public Service Department PSD is in charge of efficiently and successfully organizing the department's human resource and management service. This agency goal is to be a leader, particularly in the area of public service transformation. This is critical because PSD is responsible for managing public personnel and ensuring that all administration run properly. PSD also, like every other agency, has its own tasks and function when it comes to providing service. The Department of Public Service has its own set of which is the first, conduct a thorough manpower projection to rationalize the size of the public service through systematic and structured human resource planning. Second one, to create a service scheme of organizational structure of the public sector that are relevant, flexible, and capable of responding to contemporary needs. Number 3, through dynamic training policy and sponsorship programs, produce the best and most qualified human capital to meet the public service strategies need. 4. To manage public servants and establish human resource management strategies through the creation and implementation of strategy and effective service policy. Number 5. To design policies and standards for physically service based on a current demands in order to improve human resource development in the public sector. Number 6. To place a greater emphasis on the well-being of retirees and patient recipients by improving post-service policy. Number 7. To provide government workers with a competitive and complete wage package and foster a positive employer-to-employer relationship. Last, to improve service delivery quality by using technology into human resource management. Not only that, but one of the most important things that has emerged from this conference is the need to improve the quality and integrity of all the public servants in the future. They had to be aware of all rules imposed by the government and maintain their behavior while servicing citizens. The framework for the research was created using a number of papers including the reports The Future of Malaysia Public Service 2020 and Beyond and the 11 Malaysian Plan. Its primary purpose is to provide fresh effects on public administration. There were other ideas recommended but only 20 were chosen.
My name is Nur Hazira binti Muhammad Azrin. My matrix number is 2021453288. For my part, I'm going to talk about the importance of practicing good public personnel administration. The first importance is to ensure the public organization has enough and competent staff to perform the tasks of the particular organization. For example, public personnel administration needed to have their own ability in doing some tasks. If the public servants don't have any ability, they can't perform the task well. When they can't do it correctly, the citizens' need can be satisfied. This way can lead to a bunch of problems in coming time and a burden towards public organization because of not having enough and competent staff. The second importance is to deal with the organization's most important asset, which is the staff. Public personnel administration is in charge of hiring staff. It has to hire skilled and efficient staff in order to achieve the organizational goal. It also has to motivate the staff to give their best in order to meet the organizational goals. For example, giving staff incentive pay to keep the valuable staff in the company. So basically, the importance of public personnel administration is to manage all the workers from the start and know about their background and their achievement from their own experience, and also public personnel administration has to do something to make all the workers always feels motivated to do their tasks, so that can make all the company or organization can achieve their goal.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Auni Nisa binti Mat Uzair. My matric number is 2021894434. So I'm going to talk about the challenges of public personnel administration in Malaysia during COVID-19. As we know, since we are living in this pandemic era over the past 2 years, we already know that some of the public servants was ordered to work from home. This also means that they have to perform their task or job virtually. But the main or the core problem here is we can't ensure that the public servants perform their tasks. So this will lead to the issue, which is lack of integrity. For example, the teachers that have to do online distance learning, or popularly known as ODL. The teachers responsible is to teach the students, but the government itself can't guarantee that the teachers perform their tasks well. It is because teaching students during pandemic era is not an easy task, because we have to guarantee and we must make sure that all the students understand the subject and can perform well in their exam. Not only that, another challenge is unreliable of Wi-Fi connection or data connection. It is because when we are working from home, it's really needed to have a strong Wi-Fi or data connection, because when we are doing a virtual meeting, it will cost a strong data. And for your information, not all the public servants can afford to buy Wi-Fi or strong data connection, because it will cost a lot of money. As the result, the meeting itself can't be done smoothly because of the line itself. Not only that, it will affect the meeting itself, because the objective of the meeting can't be accomplished. Last but not least, another challenge of public personnel administration in Malaysia during COVID-19 is administrative staff, which is health workers, are forced to work overtime. So it is because the insufficient amount or the health workers amount is not enough to ensure to perform their tasks, because they are serving people and make sure that all the patient and citizen receive their treatment, especially during this pandemic area when the COVID-19 cases started to rising day by day. Not only that, if insufficient amounts of public workers will affect their mental health, because they are forced to work overtime. Every human have their limits in perform works, because we need rest or sufficient rest to ensure that our body can work normally. Thus, when the health workers are forced to work overtime, it will affect their mental health and they will be stressed. When they are stressed, they can't perform their tasks properly, and all the jobs can be and all the public and all the health workers can't do their work, and as the result, the COVID-19 cases started to rising. Thank you for me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Irfan Faiz bin Muhammad Fauzi. The solution for lack of integrity in public servants is the establishment of Malaysian Education Ministry, which has integrity unit. The main objective of this unit is to institutionalizing integrity in particular public servants. Not only that, integrity unit also focus on united all management, which related to integrity in one unit only. This way can prevent and detect any misconduct, so some relatation can be taken more efficiently. The solution for having unstable connection issues is the ministry currently carrying out phase 2 of the high-speed broadband HSBB2 project last year, involving 390,000 ports, and will also upgrade internet speed in the rural areas through the sub-out broadband SUBB project involving 420,000 ports. The government also working to expand cellular internet connectivity by building new communication tower and upgrading 3G coverage through existing tower. The solution for health workers are forced to work overtime is government can introduce implement and enforce laws, regulation and policies that ban mandatory overtime and ensure maximum limits on working time. Not only that, government also can collect bargaining agreements between employer and workers. Education can arrange working time to be more flexible while agreeing on a maximum number of working hours.